revive itself. I mean, there's something so optimistic about that, but is optimism enough? Well, certainly not for Hillary Clinton's campaign. They are airing ads, which are not American at all. They portray Trump as an unwitting agent of Russia. Take a look.
Putin's been a very strong leader for Russia.
He kills journalists that don't agree with him.
At least he's a leader.
Putin did call me a genius.
He said very nice things about me.
Trump always seems to upend American foreign policy tradition in a way that benefits Vladimir Putin.
He's a spy. The ad comes just a week after reports that while Secretary of State Hillary Clinton helped to facilitate millions of American dollars to create a Russian Silicon Valley, which has gone on to develop radar surveillance equipment and cruise missile engines. Good job, Hillary. Which candidate would better handle Vladimir Putin? So I think it's laughable that her campaign is trying to tie loosely through conspiracy theories Donald Trump to Russia when she's got actual ties to Russia, you know, not only with the Uranium One deal, but also Skolkovo, which is this Russian Silicon Valley where Clinton donors to the tune of tens of millions of dollars were encouraged to invest intellectual property and money in that part of Russia.
Well, what Pete was saying earlier with respect to the people Trump surrounds himself with, you know, I do think there is concern when you look at Paul Manafort being on the former payroll of the Putin crony. He used to lead Ukraine. Carter Page, another advisor, is still being paid by Gazprom, the state-owned oil company. So I think she does have some valid critiques there, and I think it makes perfect fodder for attack ads. But I think the constant with Clinton's stance when it comes to foreign policy is that it inevitably benefits Clinton. So Trump's Russia policy might benefit Putin. Clinton's might benefit Clinton. You have to weigh which of those is better from a U.S. foreign policy perspective. I don't think either is particularly good.
But, I mean, pot, kettle, black.
Yeah, exactly. If he's an unwitting agent, then she's a witting agent. She has known, but a foolish one at that. She's the one that looked at Putin and thought she could work with him with a reset button that she couldn't spell to begin with. And in the back door, as Secretary of State, she cut all the deals that you just talked about through the Clinton Foundation and others. I mean, this is cronyism on an international scale, on an international scope, that she's been involved in with Putin, regardless of the nature of his regime. So for her to, this is exactly pot calling the kettle black, muddying the waters, and trying to really feed off of his comments on NATO, right? They want it to look like he's unstable in that part of the world and not prepared to be commander-in-chief, and I think it's a false narrative.
Well, let's talk about this a little bit. We've only got a few seconds here, Megan, but if the Clinton Foundation is so benevolent and great, why didn't they talk about it at the DNC?
Well, I think, you know, there will be things about the Clinton, the Clinton Global Initiative that will come out for decades and decades. I think it's completely corrupt in so many different ways. I think in regards to Putin, when we're talking about this, we have one candidate, like you said, who has campaign ties to people that are, you know, he says himself, Putin's a great leader. I like him. And on the other side, you have Hillary doing deals with Russia that look nefarious at best. I keep thinking of Mitt Romney in the debates with Obama when Obama said you have a 1980s foreign policy. And all, you know, clarification, my family sanctioned from going to Russia, but Putin hates my father more than anyone, so I'm not even allowed to visit there. So for me, I take this incredibly personally, and if you paid any attention to what happened in the Ukraine and the protests, I mean, it's something that I think should be at the absolute forefront of the debates when the